Welcome to the pregame show, the show to get you right before your Saturday night, the entertainment beacon for your drinking and the homie sesh before your smoking sesh. I'm your host today, Melik, joined by my VIP, this Mr. CEO himself, the Axis, as well as my other co-owner, Mr. Jamie Noisy, also known as Noisy Beats. We're with a special guest today in Mrs. Axis, new streamer, new personality for Nova content in Mrs. Axis. Do the sponsor shout first before I forget. So if you're just a lazy piece of shit, you need some entertainment, some energy to get you up and going throughout your day, or if you're just gaming and you just need that little extra boost of concentration, go over to Rogue Energy and use code Nova Uprise to get 10% off your order at Rogue Energy. As well as if you're just a blind motherfucker, you're just blind as a bat, and you need some good glass frames to hold those lenses in, or if you just
Oh,
get some eye strain looking at your screen, go to zenny.com in the description below, and you will get, is it 10% as well with our link,
my
right?
God.
It's coupon thing. So like I'll go in and they'll offer us certain coupons and then I'll click on it. So like the last time I ran one, it was buy one get one on frames.
Okay. So yeah, whatever our exclusive coupon is, it will be in the description below as in a link. So that is code Nova at Rogue Energy and the link in the description below for your Zenny optical needs. Fellas, we are back with episode number 23 of the pregame podcast. We actually just met. It's kind of weird because we all just met in person and now we're meeting over Discord. But
Right?
we all celebrated Mrs. Axis' birthday today. Her birthday is tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
But we went out to lunch today to kind of celebrate it, just because Saturday is easier to get everybody together. So that was fun. Aside from that, David, you were a little late. Not late. You were on time, but I'm saying this to lead into this story because I'm curious on what exactly happened
Oh.
when you came in. You went to drop something off at Noisy's house, and you said you got stuck on some side quests, and I'm interested to know
Yeah.
what happened there.
So Garrett lives near my parents, so I usually drive past their house to get to his house because it's just easier for me to remember to go that way instead of going down the main road a little more. And I see my aunt's at my parents' house, and she's sitting out in her car. So I was like, "Oh fuck it, I'll go say hi real quick." So I pull around, say what's up. They're there to borrow money because they're always borrowing money for some fucking reason. And I was like, "Oh cool, all right, see you later, bye." And I go to Garrett's, drop off a gun safe for him because he's gonna need one legally because he's gonna have a child here in like what fucking few weeks, right? It's getting there.
Probably the end of this month.
Sheesh. Then we'll never see him ever again.
Ever again. You barely see me now, so
And then it was time for me
nothing's
to
changed.
go to fucking go to the vape store because that was the main reason why I left. I was gonna get my wife a vape and some more fucking wraps for my medicine. And then I see my cousin, who is, my aunt's child, walking to work. He's like 18. It's Brian. You guys know him. So I fucking pull over like a fucking crackhead, offer him a ride because I'm not a piece of shit. Give him a ride. And my aunt starts texting me because apparently she saw me again. She goes, "Why are you picking up a random homeless fucking guy and giving him a ride?" I was like, "You fucking dumb bitch. That is literally your son that I'm giving a ride to." And then so I give him a ride, whatever, stop at the vape store. And I, you guys remember when I said I was going to quit vaping? Well, I'm back on mods now like a fucking idiot. And so while I was there, I asked for a 18650 battery, and this bitch looked at me like I was speaking fucking Chinese. And then I'd go to take Broadway to go home, and apparently that shit's still fucking nuclear. And it's like, oh, short detour, bro. It put me in the middle of where you do not want to go when you're white, bro. So I fucking pulled my piece on. I set that bitch on my seat, fucking damn near shit in my pants, hitting routes. Fucking, there's a car in front of me, and I purposely took a different road because I was following him for a couple turns, and I was like, I'm not trying to get shot at. So I fucking went deeper into the heights, so this guy wasn't paranoid that I was hunting his ass down and shit.
So you
So
took a wrong turn and ended up on O Block.
I followed the detour and it put me on O Block. And then I didn't want to keep following because people here will literally start blasting because you follow them too much and they're paranoid little fucking ghetto people. So I
You
fucking,
Mossad agent or,
so
or
I like
what? Show
turned
yourself.
off just so like that guy wasn't gonna start blasting at me. And I ended up deeper in the ghetto and I was like, holy shit, this is why I'm gonna die, is because I'm following this detour that got me killed. But we made it. 5 minutes to spare.
You're here.
Well,
You are
Weird
here,
side
and I'm
quest.
glad you made it.
Little side quest action going on.
Weird side
Yeah, it
quest.
sounded eventful on the very least. At least it wasn't boring.
Yeah, a little
That's true.
15-minute journey took me fucking 45 minutes. And
People
It's a lot
do
of fun.
okay. So I just started. Speaking of vaping, obviously I just quit and I spent all day literally berating my wife. So I stopped and got some Zens. Um,
Not focused.
that's not even a joke either, dude. I've been on fucking one today, but I'm trying these out, and typically people put them upstairs, dude. But I'm gonna be honest, I do not like that.
I downstairs.
I don't like the way it feels. I always go
The
down,
lower
and
decky.
honestly, I'm gonna have to start doubling them up because they Logic recommended mojito flavor. Okay, so they ended up having mojito at my local Wesco, but they only had them in 3, and I just feel like it's not giving me enough punch. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah, you
just
need
not
that
giving me
6.
enough
That's what
nicotine.
I'm rocking here.
But
So when you were vaping, were you going to Wild Bill's?
yeah,
Look, check these ones out. I actually really enjoy these.
on Mr. Vapors,
The
I've
Mr.
heard
Vapor
about those now.
pouches. They're actually pretty, and they got like the same flavor you have in your vape in pouches.
We're
This
done.
one's what is this one? Bombsicle, and then I got a coffee one. I've had these for almost a year. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just scared to try one
I
again.
Well, guys,
I don't know. I chewed long cut for a very long time, dude, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed smoking more. Obviously, that's why I continue to do that. But I don't know, man. I've just been breathing like shit, and with this whole health journey that I'm on right now, I know I'm kind of killing that with a fucking margarita currently, but um I just felt like it was time, dude. I've been breathing rough, and I'm gonna dial down to nicotine pouches, and then after I'm gonna try to eventually get off nicotine pouches. But I learned today that I'm in no condition to quit nicotine cold turkey because it will end in divorce. So,
Yeah.
Why do you think I went out and bought one of these bad boys?
dude. Anyway, um, it was bad, but in the midst of that, I took care of my yellow jacket problem. In case you guys are wondering,
Yeah.
it wasn't too bad at all. They got fucking zapped. I kind of felt bad because I zapped the first nest, and then one of them fell and was like crawling back up my porch, and you could tell was just in absolute agony. But it was in a corner where I couldn't just like put it out of its misery. You know what I mean? So I had to watch it just literally suffer, probably suffocate to death, but also don't get in the crevices of my fucking house then, you piece of shit. You know what I mean? So it's like
So give us the rundown.
it is
What was infested and what, like when you say zap, is that like a spray, or did you actually get like one of those electrical fucking swatter things?
No, I got spray. It's supposed to be like preventative as well. So I left my back door open. It was in like, so my back door here, like cuz I have 2 doors to my trailer, right? The back door is cut. Well, both of them are cut incorrectly, but the back door is significantly worse, right? They fucking cut twice and measured once. It's horrible. So I have like a little gap on my screen door at the top, and so when we got all that rain, it was starting to get like a mildewy smell in between the 2 doors, right? So naturally, I'm like, all right, well, let me go air this out for a little bit, then we'll go get some cleaner and take care of it, see what we got to do. Well, when I went to go fucking open it, I noticed, holy shit, there's a yellow jacket's nest starting in there, probably because it was damp and cold because of the rain
Right.
and mildewy smell. So I was like, oh fuck, I'm gonna have to go do something. Well, I text the park because when I was walking up to it, I started getting like swarmed. Like it seemed like this was like a secondary nest, like their main nest was like nearby, right?
Right.
So I text my park manager and I'm like, hey, like I see a small nest on my trailer, but there is a full nest somewhere. Since I pay lot rent in the park, I don't feel like it is my responsibility to take care of the big nest. You know what I mean? And she was cool about it. She was like, yeah, I stopped by your trailer and I saw all the bees. Like, we'll get somebody out there. She was like, I'm gonna try to get somebody out there before Friday. And I'm like, cool, because I have a gap in my door. I'm worried they're gonna start getting into my house. You know what I mean? And so she was like, yeah, no worries. Well, I'll try to get someone out there before Friday. Well, Friday comes. I don't hear anything. I'm like, well, I'll give her 24 hours. Saturday comes. Don't hear anything. The following week comes. I finally text her. I'm like, hey, what's going on? She's like, yeah, I'm trying to source somebody. I'm sorry about that. I was like, okay. 2 more days happen. Still nothing. And I just texted her today. I'm like, listen, I'm just going to fucking take care of it. And just forget about it. Like I'm done waiting on you. And she was like, oh well, bill me for it. And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna bill you the fucking $8 can of fucking Raid I'm about to buy and spray on it. Like, go fuck yourself.
Let me file you a fake bill of sale for like $350 and get that shit knocked off your rent.
Right? Yeah. Damn straight.
It'll
We'll
be
do a
no,
fake bill of sale. I
it'll
had to
be
call an
Nova
exterminator. They were infested. You know.
Nova Bee
They're
Services. That's your
infested.
service.
They're invading my porch.
But yeah, no, I went out there. There was 2 spots. There was one on my back door, and then they started making one behind one of my window shutters. So Yeah, I sprayed them the fuck down, and I'm waiting 24 hours for that shit to dry out, and I'm gonna go scrub it down with some anti anti mold and anti mildew spray. So yeah, that was my day. On top of the fact that I spent 4 hours yelling at my wife because I lost my ratcheting wrenches somewhere, and my neighbor came over to borrow one, and I don't know where they went. My dad bought me 2 new sets for Christmas a couple years back, so I was losing full.
Brother, trust. I know how that feels. So I had a nice ass full Cobalt set. Like this, it was like this. The box was like from the ground, it was maybe the same height as my desk, and then it would open up and fold out, and it turned into like this fucking mechanic's wet dream. Well, when I was moving from my trailer to the apartment that Emily was living in with, fucking someone broke in my trailer and stole that shit. So Emily's dad felt bad and bought me some Husky brand tools, which they're not good tools, but like they're free. So like, what am I gonna do? And
That's like complaining about a free beer. You're not going to complain that you got a Paps.
right, and then so fucking few months ago, Chris's car was showing up weird oxygen codes, and I was like, oh, O2 sensor, I'll change that out for you. Just buy the part, whatever. And fucking, it's the only ratchet that I knew I had at the time. I guess I had another one in one of my sets that I never opened yet. And just her O2 sensor was in there so goddamn hard that the
All
fucking
of them are. O2
the
sensors
fuck
are a pain in the ass, dude.
all the ones I've changed out for my own cars were easy peasy lemon squeezy, bro. I had to like, I went and grabbed one of my pool legs as a fucking breaker bar, so I looked like an idiot with a small ass ratchet with this big ass fucking pool bar, fucking using it as a breaker bar. But it bent the living shit out of the extension on it, and then fucking when I was putting it back on, the ratchet itself snapped, and I punched the fuck out of a goddamn radiator trying to tighten it. And I was like, you know what? It's tight. It's in there. All right, it's in there. It's connected. We're good. But so I know how you feel when it comes to losing your ratchet, because that one's RIP'd.
Yeah, well, they were sick, dude. I had 2 sets. I had one in standard and one in metric, and they're ratcheting wrenches. So one side's a wrench, the other side's a ratchet. They're super fucking handy, dude. And I love them. My dad bought me 2 sets for Christmas, and then I opened my toolbox, only one in there, and I had 2 full sets, and I'm like, something happened to them. I don't know if I put them in storage or if somebody got some sticky fingers. One of the two things happened, but I couldn't find them, and I was getting fucking heated.
See, what happens with me when it comes to my wrenches is that I'll like I use one to build my desk or whatever, and then I'll set it on some type of ledge on a windowsill somewhere, and then I think I took care of it, and I'll put all my tools aside, throw it away, and then 6 months later I'll need that fucking 9mm or whatever, and that fucker's gone, but it's actually sitting right fucking there the whole time.
I got Maddie just bought me this. Wait,
That
no, I bought
Stanley.
that for myself, didn't I? That Stanley ratchet set. I think I bought it because it was on a deal. I haven't even used that thing yet. Those are all brand new sockets in there, but
I
I thought I
have
put it in
a
there. Did not.
I have a to go, like I have a small set, like it's a little tiny ratchet, and it's fuck, what is it? Is it hyper tough? And I'm actually impressed. I've had that bitch for probably 10 years now and never had a problem with it.
I have. I'm a big like impact fan. I love impacts, and my next purchase is going to be a vertical impact. You guys seen those? They're the little handheld ones
Yep.
that you just
It's
like.
nice.
Oh,
That's a
that's what I
must.
want.
That's another brand.
Yeah.
So I also lost my electric tools when my power tools when my house was raided. Also, someone stole a gun that definitely had a serial number erased. So appreciate doing that for me. And, and then my father-in-law went out and bought me the Hart branded electrical tools, and I'm actually impressed with those too. They're like the Walmart brand shit, and I'm actually so
Yeah.
far. I bought everything that's like tool related. It's all Hart brand in my house now. So like my impact, my drill, my sawzall, my chainsaw, one of my lawnmowers, my snowblower, my electric snow shovel. It's all Hart brand. My air
Dude,
pump.
my problem is I have a very handyman dad that obviously left. So I I know like nothing, and everything that I've learned so far, which is not much. I've done very minimal as far as like vehicle and plumbing and stuff like
Is
that.
that a
But
Cobalt toolbox behind you? I'm sorry to cut you off.
oh, that's a little mini toolbox,
Hell
dude. You want to see
yeah.
it? Dude, the thing's sick. Hold on.
I think Carissa has one at work.
Look, I was gonna cut you guys off a long time ago.
It's a little mini toolbox. Hold on, I gotta put my in-ears back. And the one downside of having in-ears is that I'm wired up and always gotta be close, or else I'll fucking yank shit off my desk. But it's a little mini toolbox, okay? And I keep like my guitar
Oh hell yeah.
stuff in there. It's like my guitar polish, and then the top's like my guitar picks and shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was actually for homie Christmas. I almost bought you this. It looks like a hole puncher, but like, let's say you don't have a fucking guitar pick somewhere, but you got like this old high school ID or whatever. You could just pop, pop, and boom, it turns into a guitar pick. I almost bought you one. It was like $20.
Oh yeah, I've seen those. Yeah. Yeah, those are pretty cool. If it's a hole puncher, I already got a cordless one right over there, so I think I'm good.
It was a guitar pick puncher.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll do it this year if we do Nova Christmas. Kind of backfired when shit happened, but yeah.
Yeah, we don't talk about her. Anyway, Noisy, we're coming up on the big day, man. End of the month. You had already stated that. How you
Yes,
feeling
sir.
now? Is it's getting real close? I know the room's all set up because obviously your background's different.
Mm-hmm.
How you feeling?
Well, the room is not set up. It's getting close. We got to do that stuff like within the next couple of weeks, but it's real. I mean, real feelings. It's gonna be here. It's gonna suck, I hear, but it's gonna be great. But yeah, I'm
Turn it
looking
back now.
forward to it.
I want to give
Looking-
you
really looking forward
advice
to it.
with a newborn, but I can't give that to you because my son was in the NICU for the first month of his life. So
Yeah,
I'd
I
Well,
go
I'll
hang out with
do
him
it.
for a few hours, and I'd come back here and get drunk with Zach because I had that whole month off. And
See, I
grind
don't even know
Blackout
how my
6.
time works either. Honestly, I don't even know how much time I'm gonna get off. I'll probably take a week off. I know for a fact, if not two. So I don't know how long it
Every
is. I had
company's
a
different.
coworker. We don't have enough employees to really even like have a maternity like plan in place. It's kind of like
For me, it was like a
figure it out.
FMLA approval thing through our company's insurance, and I got
Mm.
paid full wage. So I found
Yeah,
out
see, I
after
don't know
I
how
found
mine
out
is,
after I
but
got it, I was off of it though, that I could have used it whenever the fuck I wanted, and I was like, well, I needed the first week for sure. The original plan was I was going to take the first week off when he was born, and then go back to work, and then burn the last 3.5 weeks or whatever it was when he was able to come home. But the second I got approved for that, they said I had to take the whole month off. I couldn't come back. I was pissed. And then they fucking changed it when I transferred and went to first. Now I get 3 months off. Fucking bitches.
That's crazy. 3 months off?
Full paid everything.
damn.
Wow. I think
Wow.
my fraternity leave is like I think I get like 3 or 4 weeks, which is still pretty good. I mean, like Miller Knoll, that's like elite level fraternity. Is it fraternity? Am I saying that right?
They call it paternity. Here for us
Paternity,
guys,
You're
yeah.
it's
saying
paternity.
you're saying
Yeah.
I'm saying
fraternity
like
like a frat
like a
house.
frat. Yeah, that would be fraternity. Paternity. There we go. Paternity leave. I
Yeah.
get like 4 weeks, which is still like really good,
That's
but yours
nice.
sounds like elite, dude.
Garrett, what you should
Yeah.
do, you should hook us up. You should, once you guys get, like, send you like this fucking stupid piece of paper that says, oh, yep, so and so was born. Here's the mom's name, and it doesn't say the dad's name. You should like take a picture of that, send it to us, so we can both get like a month off work. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is my baby's fucking baby
Oh shit!
boy
I got a
Mitchell.
call from a girl that I don't even know existed.
Yeah, this is Jasmine's.
Ah.
What a slut. No, I'm just kidding.
Ah. Type shit. So I don't
Yeah,
know.
send it to all the boys. Actually, I'm trying to get 4 weeks
Word
off
of
as
boys.
well. I'm trying to get a
Word
full
of
month.
boys.
Have you said the baby name yet? Or you said that's still secret?
Not till the born. Not until he's born.
I know the baby's name. Jasmine told us.
Yeah.
I forgot it though. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot it.
They told us, but
That's
yeah, I mean,
bullshit.
we'll let everyone know, and then you know,
No.
Apparently, when we
Hi, little guy.
yeah,
Garrett Jr.
you're about to lose that name, Noisy. That's what I will say though. You're gonna be quiet. He's gonna be noisy.
Yeah.
So
Who
what?
knows?
How was your guys? I haven't really been around this week because I felt like when working
Damn
overtime.
it. My shit's
And then
not
I got my
focusing.
face fucked, and then when I came back to back to my computer, and all that was Thursday, so Zach wasn't on. And then yesterday, fucking, what happened yesterday? Oh, you had leagues. So I really didn't talk to you guys at all until I saw you guys today. What's
Yeah.
new
Yeah.
besides the bee killing and then the baby having?
What's new? What's new? What's new? I'm at an all-time high in CS Elo, so that's cool. That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, I did
Um,
hear about that.
Your PR.
Yeah. New PR. I opened another gold. I got some gloves, so that was pretty cool.
yeah.
What else? I'm trying to think of things not video game related, but honestly, my whole life revolves around video games.
Damn.
I know it's sad. Not really. I enjoy it. This golf league started up. That's been fun. Been hosting that. Gave away some prizes. Been playing okay-ish, so better than bad, right?
How does those leagues go? Like, let's say if I were just to roll up one time and play with you guys, would I
Mhm.
have to like
Yeah. Side
join
tail.
someone's team in this league or something and actually like lock in, or do you guys? Is it just something you guys get together and just fuck around and throw a disc?
No, I mean it's pretty casual. I mean we try to keep it like there is a level of competitive integrity, of course,
Right.
because you kind of have to, but it is super casual though. It's not like anybody's going to be sitting there like if you like bump your disc on your run up, nobody's going to be like that's a foot fault. What are you doing? You know what I mean? Like everybody's chill, we're all talking, hanging out, people are drinking, like it's very chill. But so how it works, it's a plastic league, so your buy-in is a disc, right? We say gently used. It doesn't have to be new, right? It can be it's supposed to be a used disc. Now, don't bring a fucking dog toy disc in that's been gnawed on and fucking, you know what I mean? Like, be a little bit respectable about it. But it could be any disc. That's your buy-in. And then you have a $3 optional ace pot. So it's money that you pay in, and if you ace, you get all the money, right? And then you have a dollar optional CTP, and that's basically a random hole that a flag gets placed on, just like golf. It's closest to pin. You put your name on the flag. If you get it, you stick it in there, and then you get a disc or a prize at the end. So
Okay.
you just show up. You don't, and those are both optional. You don't have to buy into that. So if you just want to come and play the league, you just bring a disc, throw it in the pot, and flip for a partner. So it's a random flip dubs, meaning we all get into a big ass circle jerk in the middle of the field, flip discs until we get matched up with partners, and then it's create your own cards and we just go.
Yeah.
The score is tracked on UDisc. And yeah, it's pretty chill. We actually have a lot, and by a lot, like this is disc golf we're talking about a lot. Like it's not a lot of people, right? Like I think this week we had 5 total cards out there, which is pretty. I mean, that's pretty good for disc golf. 5 total. We had like 20 people show up. It's been pretty good. We have a lot of regulars actually. Like a lot of people. You can ask Maddie. A lot of people look forward to our league every year, which is awesome to hear. Like that's what keeps us doing it, because a lot of people say like, man, I look forward to this day of the week every week. And we have a poll. It's a random travel league, so we have a poll on Facebook, and we vote every week. So it's the people that decide where we go and play. We try to keep it local so nobody's driving super far. But yeah, dude, it's a good time. I mean, if we accept all skill levels, like this week we had a bunch of like truthfully newbies show up and play, and they had a good time, dude. And they told us they'd be back. And um all skill levels, man. I have people out there that are MA1 that come out there and slay and have fun, and we have people that are just starting with like 2 discs that come out and play and have fun. So
Where you guys going Friday, or is the vote not tallied up yet?
vote closes on Thursday nights. But I can add you to the poll page, and you can vote if you'd like. We just played Breakers and we just played McGrath, so those two get removed from the list until we make it through the whole cycle. So the poll would be shit. Let me go to Facebook. Hopefully my shit's still signed in, because I don't remember my Facebook login information at all, and it's not sick. Fuck. What is my Facebook login?
Say it out loud, please, so we all can hear. This is a talk show, so you need to say everything. And then when I ask you for a social security number, make sure you also say that out loud.
Hey babe, can I see your phone real quick? I think you're part of the plastic round pitch. I'm sure I can find it on your Facebook. Yeah.
I was gonna say what is it, but I don't want you to say it out loud, and you're gonna get people from fucking Egypt fucking logging in there.
Yeah, so we just played McGrath. The courses left on the list are going to be Whitehall, Henderson, Lighthouse, and Ross Park. Lighthouse is in West Olive, close to Breakers. Obviously, you know where Whitehall is, and Henderson is Henderson Lake. I don't know if you've ever played up at Henderson Lake, but
Mm-mm.
it's in is it Whitehall and what is the other town up there by Whitehall?
Montague.
Yeah, it's in Montague.
I thought I was a
But yeah,
part of one of your guys' groups, but apparently not. I'm in a lot of fucking Call of Duty and streamer shit though. Holy fuck.
it's called Plastic Round. So all you got to do is look it up and hit join group, and you'll be in there basically. Thank you, man. But yeah, if you're looking to do that, dude, I hardly recommend. If you've never played a league round before, that's a great place to start. Honestly, I mean, it's very,
Holy fuck.
very laid back.
Dude, I can whip you guys up some merch for this.
I mean, if you want to, man. I mean, I'm not gonna force you to do it, but I mean, I don't know how many people would actually order things, but we can always pass it around to see if they
You
want to.
guys could just pin, like, I'll make it. I won't make it with the Nova store, obviously. I'm not gonna fucking finesse you guys off your money and shit. But like, I could make a whole another fourth wall thing, and then who owns the league? Is it you, Kyle, Alec, and the main boys?
Just me, Colin, Alec.
So then I could send you guys ideas and shit. You guys can vote on if there's a logo, whatever you want, and I could throw that shit on some hats and all that.
Yeah, dude, that'd be sick. I mean, I
See
think
out here,
that
business conversations. Obviously, I'm gonna throw
no,
the
man,
Nova logo on it. No, I'm just kidding.
no, like I said, dude, we've been getting more people each week, which is awesome. I mean, that's not the expectation. Like, of course, we love for it to grow and we love for more people to come out. So that's awesome to see. But it was never the expectation. But it's awesome to see that it's actually spreading from word of mouth, which is sick. We had like 3 new people come over and from the local McGrath league that happens every Thursday and was like, "Hey, I had somebody here last week that was telling us that we needed to play this round, that it was really fun." And we're like, "Well, that's awesome, man. Yeah, good to have you." You know, so it was cool.
And then what you could do with I'm over here coming up with ideas for your guys' shit. I don't know. I might show up on Friday now. but what you guys could do is you guys say you keep track of everything on like a site or whatever. With
Yeah, yeah.
if everyone just starts rolling up with plastic round fucking merch or whatever, you guys can use that money made from it and buy like a fucking travel fucking camping disc golf set or whatever, and that whatever gets the highest score wins the whole thing, whatever. That's the prize for it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Kind of
Oh yeah,
like what we were gonna do with the Nova game stuff. You guys do something like
yeah.
that.
Yeah, we wanted to do more prizes and stuff. Obviously, it's money based, and we're not trying to spend a whole lot of our own for it because it is a very casual, fun league. But if we start getting a lot of people, and that starts becoming a very regular thing, like yeah, of course, the quality of prizes and um, quality of rewards in general will continue to go up. I mean, like if there's definitely been weeks where we usually do 1 CTP prize, but there's times we've done 2 or 3 because we've had so many people show up the previous week that we had the extra money to be able to buy extra prizes. And we have a good reputation with our local disc golf shop here that he gives us things that basically at like, what am I trying to think of? Basically, he breaks even on it for the prizes that he gives us. So we get it on a good deal. Like if we only have 10
Right.
people show up and we bring him $10, he has a disc that he bought brand new for $10 that he's going to sell for 20. He's going to give it to us at that
Right.
purchase price instead of
And then
at sale.
you guys are probably bringing in business though, so it's like kind of like us with Rogue. Like if probably a little discount for bringing in people type shit.
Yeah.
That's what I
Yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah,
It's
that's
fun though,
dope.
dude. You'd enjoy it. I think, like I said, it's people of all skill levels, and you have a partner. So it even if you feel like, oh, I can't get to this hole, maybe your partner can. You know what I mean? Like
I'll
it
say
evens the playing
this.
field.
I mean, you've played with me once or twice. Once. I think it's just the
I
one
don't know
time.
if I've ever even played. Oh yeah, we did. We played McGrath
Yeah,
one time, didn't we?
we played at Ross,
Oh yeah, Ross. Sorry, Ross. Yeah.
and like I tell everyone, I'm like dog shit horrible. I don't. I honestly, after that game, I don't think I'm as bad as I said I was. But you guys are definitely better than me for sure. But like thinking
We
about
also play a
like
lot more consistently.
yeah, and then I think what because you offered me to come with you guys last year, and I was just like, man, I'd feel bad for whoever gets me as a partner. Like all the shitty people. Like remember when you were in gym class and like there was something. It was the event that you just knew like you could do it, but like you weren't great at it, and so you were hoping you were gonna get the best fucking teammate to help you carry. I'm literally the opposite right now because I don't want to drag you down. You know what I mean?
Oh, dude.
Like
Nah,
if
dude.
if
Nah,
the disc flipped and it said, "Oh, it's David and Zach," I'm like, Zach, I hope
nah,
you
dude.
limbered up this morning, brother.
Dude, I'm telling you, if compared to a lot of like regular disc golfers, I'm definitely like middle of the pack. Like I'm definitely like a mid tier disc. I'm mid, but like it doesn't matter though. Like like I said, we get all ranges of skill level. Like last week we had a couple newbies, and Alec was actually talking to me. He's like, "Dude, I felt so bad for Josh, which is a guy that regularly plays tournaments and stuff. He's actually really good because he got like an absolute newbie. But if you were to go and ask Josh, like, do you regret? He'd be like, "Nah, dude. Like that's how it goes. That's the random flip. Like nobody feels a certain type of way about it. It's not like in COD where you're just like you're competing and you're constantly top fragging. You see a guy going like 10 and 30 at the bottom, and you're like, you're fucking dog shit. You're bringing me down. Like it's very casual and it's a very social thing.
Yeah,
Like we're
except
always joking
for
with each other and stuff.
Call of Duty format here. I'm doing 2 and 30, not 10 and 30.
Yeah, no, new Call of Duty format. It's 30 and 30, but 28 assists and 2 true kills. That's the problem. But no,
But
man,
yeah,
you
my
should
2 is
definitely come
only
out.
assist. I tell you
You should
what,
definitely come out when we
if
get
we
it.
have nothing planned Friday, I'll pull up for sure.
All right, bet,
I don't
dude.
think we have anything Friday. I joined the
Yeah,
group,
man.
so I'll get the notification on where it's at. And if I
Yes,
don't
sir.
know
Yes,
where
sir.
it's at, I'll fucking text you, be like, "Yo, I need directions."
What I'll do too, if you go to download an app called UDisc, it's what we use to keep our scoring, and plus you'll need to create an account for the league anyway, and I can walk you through that. But if we choose a course and you're not sure where it's at, they have a course map on there, and it links directly to like your Apple Maps and stuff. Yep.
It's
Is
orange.
it orange?
Yeah.
Yep. Um, it has a course map on there. So if we win the voting, and you don't know where a course is at, just hit the courses tab at the bottom of the app, and it pulls up a course map of any course in the country, and you can just search it up, and it'll link directly to your Google or Apple Maps and give you directions right to the course. So,
Oh yeah. Hell yeah. Player name. Do I gotta put my real name or can I put the Axis on there?
you gotta get a PDGA number. Just put your PDGA number up there.
Pro Disc Golf, is that what that is?
Pro Disc Golf Association. I have a PDGA number. It's 124310.
Oh, you see, they're gonna see my name and be like, "Oh, pro? Really?"
No. You'd sign up with amateur. There's amateur members and then there's pro members. The pro membership costs a lot of money, but amateur membership's only like $50. But that's for the year. But you get a couple cool shit with it. Like if you buy a PDGA membership, you get like a commemorative disc and a mini and paperwork and stuff, and you feel all official and shit. I played amateur state championships probably like 3 years ago now, and I had to renew it for that, but I haven't renewed it since then because I really don't play sanctioned tournaments like that anymore. But anyway,
Hell
enough
yeah.
yapping about the disc golf stuff. Noisy. I know I took up like 20 minutes of our time talking about my week and disc golf leagues, but how was your week been since you've been away from Axis? What have you been doing? What you been up to?
Honestly, just been kind of like a fly on the wall. It feels like this week, just going to work and doing my routine, just trying to get the house prepped. I think most of all, been a lot of like just purge and stuff that's just been in the house. So not a
Got
whole
you.
Spring
lot on
cleaning?
my front. Yeah. Whenever I'm at my PC, I feel like I'm just watching something versus playing like video game. I feel like that's all I got the energy for at times, but hopefully, maybe.
You get
It's
your
your inner peace, huh?
internet shit figured out because I know last
Oh
week.
yeah, that's right. We got electrical people that came over and they did some stuff. So now I'm hardwired in. I'm hard out in the living room.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah,
that's
hard
Hell
in the
yeah.
living room. That's what's up.
because you weren't
Oh
here
yeah,
last week. We had PyCon take your spot or Wheels take your spot because we played some games before. We played a couple games of Fortnite before the show, and we couldn't even fucking hear you. That's how that's how
yeah.
Discord wouldn't even load on this man's internet connection. That's how horrible it was.
Hot spot.
Yeah, you
was,
did. That's
that
how.
was bad.
This man was getting like 400 ping on Fortnite on his fucking Wi-Fi. Hooked up his hotspot, was getting 40 ping. Consistent 40 ping too, not like fucking 40 and then jumps up to 200 like a normal hotspot would. No, this man was consistent 40. It was crazy.
It
Yeah,
didn't make
I actually
sense.
used to play on a hotspot when I moved in. My dad used to live in the same park I'm in now, and we didn't have internet for our first little while when we moved in. So he had to come out and run lines and all that shit. But I set up my PC and I was sitting there playing Rocket League on my hotspot there for a couple days too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad actually. It's
I do what you
definitely
gotta
doable.
do. Yeah. It was
I think I was
manageable.
getting like
Manageable.
38
Excuse me.
ping or something. Yeah, I mean, it was playable for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. We got a few games in, and then
We got
something
some
happened where
dubs and shit. We got a dub with you on a fucking hotspot.
that shit's so funny. Yeah.
But I was
Oh my
playing. Me and
god.
Emily were playing some with. No, it's just me and her today, and holy fuck, I was losing my damn mind because Emily's no longer in like bot lobbies because she's always playing with me now, so she gets all these wins, all this score and shit. So we're playing real people now when it's just me and her. Bro, all these 12-year-olds were cranking 90s and zero builds on me so bad that I rage quitted and started streaming San Andreas for the rest of the day. Bro, you know, fuck this, and fucking listening to the country music station, fucking killing hookers and shit. My stepdad joined in. He goes, "Oh, you decided to run old school today?" I was like, "Yeah, definitely not because fucking 10-year-olds were fucking bopping my shit in Fortnite. Definitely not that."
Shit, it happens,
I
man.
feel it, man. Dude,
Ooh,
I feel unk. If I don't stay, I've learned that I'm unk because if I don't stay consistent with like one game, I get rusty quick, and I'm definitely unk status. But in Counter Strike, I'm the fucking goat. And you know, it's funny because Counter Strike is more of an adult game. I feel like than other games because if you look at like CS pros, there's CS pros that are over the age of 30, 35. There's coaches that are in their 40s, dude. Like
mm.
it's insane. I was watching Pro CS the other day, and it was Vitality's head coach, and I'd never seen him previously until that point. And I was watching with a bunch of CS heads, and I was like, "Who the fuck is that guy?" And they're like, "Who?" And I'm like, "Vitality's head coach. That motherfucker's at least 45. Like, what the fuck?" And he was like, "Oh, that's so and so. He's like 41." And I'm like, "And he's coaching Counter Strike." And they're like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Dude, I have a chance." Like, what?
Nova CS coming soon. Speaking of that, there's nothing official, but there's rumors, and I wanted to ask you about it at Chili's, but like seems like every time we all have a group thing, you're always far away from me type shit. So I was in the Nova chat the other day, and I was away for a few days from overtime and then my dentist appointment. There's talks about Zeus coming back to the sticks and bringing Speedy 8 back on the sticks. How do you feel about that? Me and Garrett discussed it a little bit. We had our thoughts, but I also wanna say that when Shiesty signed up as captain, I did give him perms to bring in whoever he wants.
Yeah, I mean, my thing is, dude, is like I don't hate that. I think that obviously they have the talent for it, right? Like if there is any issue that comes of it, it's not because of talent, right? Um, I don't have a problem with it. I would feel for Moose in that situation because obviously, like I benched myself. I gave them full, you know, authority to go find a starter for me, right? Like I told them that, obviously. So whoever they bring in is who they bring in for me. I don't care. The only problem that I would have is Moose in that situation because Moose has been a dedicated person and wanted to compete. Now, obviously, if he's cool with stepping down, I would remove myself from the bench spot and let him take my bench spot, right? If he wants to
Mm,
stay on the team and have that possibility. I don't have a problem with bringing in Zeus and Speed. They have the chemistry there. I think they have the talent there. I think they give us the best chance to win. Um, so that's not the issue. The issue would be personally, I don't want to fuck over Moose at the same time,
right.
right? But if the
So
objective is to win, like, yeah, that's a good move because Speed and Zeus, as much as it pains me to say this about Speed, is nasty, right?
mm,
But
so here's this might get taken the wrong way, and I don't mean it that way. Speed knows I love him, even though haven't communicated with him in months. Because ever since my son was born, I don't go out and make sure I keep these friendships. I stayed in my server, and whoever wanted to keep in contact with me and check on my kid was there. So, but for Moosey's point, if he does get benched at the end of the day, I mean, I have control to do that, but I promised when it comes to our any of our competitive teams, if we go into Fortnite, whatever, I don't want to be the person who makes roster changes because I'm not the one in there. When I was with Fear, they would make the higher ups would make roster changes, and it would drive me fucking nuts because oh, you don't like him, so you're gonna drop him. But when he's my duo, and he's watching the lanes I need him to watch while I'm fucking zigzagging with my sub. How are you gonna tell me that he's not performing when he's doing what he was told by me? And so I when it comes to that shit, I always stay out of it. But I also have
Yeah,
noticed Moosey not being very active in the chat, so I'm thinking maybe that's why there's conversations about him getting benched. I don't know, but I just saw that and perked
well,
my interest to
I
talk about it
talked
a
to
little
So
bit.
about it because So kind of is the one that brought it to my attention, and I was like, well, what's the reasoning? Did you play with him? Like, how's it going? He goes, well, I'm frying with these guys on my team, and I'm like, well, I mean, it's a duo that's been playing as a duo for a very long time, so like, of course they're going to be good together, right? Which is fair. I mean, if that's what they want to do and give them the best chance to win, then that's what they feel is their best chance to win, and I support that. Um, so I'm cool with the move. I think that the only thing, and I'm not going to say it completely out loud, obviously, there are some concerns there from me from a certain level, certain point of view that, like I said, I'm just not going to say on this platform. That me and you can take this offline and talk about it if you'd want. Um, but there are certain concerns there with a certain individual in that group, for certain for certain reasons that I think is reasonable to be concerned about. Just because when they are competing, they are going to be representing the Nova brand, and I don't want certain accusations
I think I'm
to come to
thinking
light.
of what you're.
You know what I'm saying? So like that would be the
Let's
only caveat.
dummy say it. Are you talking about a certain someone adjusting settings, quote
Yeah.
unquote? Okay, okay. Because I told Garrett about that too, and Garrett also raised his concerns about it. But so this is a weird thing for me because business wise, if there's checks on this whole situation, I wouldn't mind Speed. I tried when we brought Nova. I tried getting Speed to join the original team actually, but he thought I was just trolling. He thought I was just because there was other issues going on with him and the original Speedy 8 server crew. Um, but like friendship wise, I'd rather have Moose in there as because he's the longest tenured Nova competitor right now, except for you. And fucking, I haven't talked to Speed and God knows how long, and he's never showed interest to me about playing for our team. So like, like
I
do
agree,
we
and that was my first question to So too. Is like, are they want to play? You know what I mean? Like that was my first thing. Was like, I was surprised that they wanted to play because they've never stressed interest to me, especially on Zeus's end, just because Zeus has been so close to the team that if he wanted to play, he would have had a spot, and he knows that. You know what I
right?
mean? Like that was the one thing, and like I understand that him and Speedy have like this. I don't mean offensive to be offensive when I say this. They suck each other off. Like they're butt buddies for sure.
They're just a
So
really
like
good duo, and
yeah, and
I can
like
vouch for that.
yeah, like I get that, right? But they never stressed interest to us that they wanted to compete, and if they would have, I mean, when we were putting together a team, they would have had us. They probably would have had a spot locked, honestly, if they had, at the beginning have just said, "Hey, I heard you're starting a competitive COD team. We'd like to play." I'd be like, "All right, well then, there's two. Boom, you're on the team.
Right.
Do what you want."
And like I said earlier, I tried to get him on the original thing. Zeus ended up because Zeus. I don't know if anybody remembers. Zeus played for us for a little bit there, but
Last year, yeah.
yeah. Then fuck. Before we picked up anxiety, my go-to was okay. Well, if you and Speed are good, like, because I personally have never had an issue with Speed. I've always loved the guy. Like it would every time I'd come home before me and you got super close, I was in his server chit chatting, playing eights. Shit, we were sort of kind of rivals when I was still competing with LA Tokers when he was on Toronto. But
Hmm.
fucking I don't know, there was a huge falling out with the original squad in that Discord server that someone left, made another server, and Speed took that as oh, they're cutting ties. They don't want to fuck with me, whatever. And he thought I was involved in that. I don't think he realized that, hey, he just had a fucking kid during this whole situation. So I talked to him about that. And I explained, like, hey, like, I don't just go around and just see who's on. I join my shit. And if someone wants to hang out with me, they join my shit. Like, I'm a part of so many goddamn servers. It's not funny.
Yeah, I mean,
So,
same. I mean, if I zoomed
So
out, they'd be able to see it on stream. It's insane. I get it.
so when I talked to him and I asked him about it, he just ghosted me or whatever. And when I finally actually when I joined his VC and actually chit chatted with him, he said that he thought the Nova coming back and me taking ownership was a troll in a attempt to like come after him because he thought I was a part of all that shit. And I was like, no, dude, no, it's the same thing as it was back when I was trying to get you signed to the LA team on it. That's all it is. It's just now I own it. So now we own it.
Right? Yeah. Yeah, I reached out to him. I just DM'd him, so we'll see what he says there, and we'll go from there. Like I said, I want to make sure all parties are fully in the know of what's going on before I would be cool with making any kind of move. And like I said, I'm not going to fully veto a move just because I'm the owner, especially with Shiesty being the team captain and stuff. Obviously he has a say when it comes to roster changes and roster locks. So I'm not going to say that for sure. But that being said, we also do have a say, and I want to make sure that all parties are accepting of what's going on now. In the future, let's say like somebody's just getting absolutely dumpstered, and we have to make a move, and like the roster's like, no, we don't want to change, and we have to pull a hex, and like, listen, bro, you've lost your past 10 series, you need to make a change. Like,
Right.
sure, right? But we're not at that point yet, and I just want to make sure that everybody's cool in that situation. Because I did ask, so I was like, "Hey man, like, is Moose aware of this? Is he cool with taking a back seat before you just make that change?" Because I don't think it'd be very fair without even having our first match yet to just drop somebody that didn't
Right.
want to be dropped,
Right.
But he said Moose was cool with it, so I don't know. I have yet to talk to Moose about it, but I just messaged Speedy A and talk to Zeus and get them in a call maybe soon. Maybe we all can meet with them and talk to them and see what's in their heads.
And like I'm also pretty sure this is gonna be one of those where like if so they want Zeus and Speed, and I'm sure they both would be down, but if the other person isn't, I don't think the other person will join. Kind of like how I was last year, where I was like, if you guys fully commit, I'll pick the sticks back up, and then like I think it was Brandon who was kind of like, I mean, I'll commit part time, and I was like, well, if you're not gonna fully commit, then I'm not gonna do it either, because
Right.
type
Yeah,
shit.
at some point. Yeah, I'm with you. I think it's going to be they're a package deal. We know that going in.
It's like the LeBron and Bronny Jr. We got to get them both.
Yeah. Good shit. But no, like I said, as far as pure talent goes, they got the talent to compete, and I have no doubts about that. It would be out of game stuff that would stop that, and I'm not saying it's going to, but I need to talk to them. I need to talk to both of them. They have yet to reach out to me. I just reached out to them, so I need to see where their headspace is and not take it from word of mouth.
Right.
So
to get away from all that, so the COD team is to be known. We know that we do have a roster. It's just, is it going to change? Is it not going to change? Is Boost getting dropped? Is he still starting? Are we getting speeded? But content side, it's been about normal except for good old Miss Axis over here, fucking grinding more than 2 hours a fucking year like a certain other single mom.
it's another single mom. She's not a single mom.
I'm just
I get your point.
I'm shooting shots, brother. Shooting shots.
No, I know. Like a certain other single mom, like she was also a single mom. Like it's crazy.
I don't know. She
when
pissed me
she's
off.
your
She's
baby
single for
mama.
5 seconds. You know what I'm saying? But
she can be.
have you been having fun streaming? I know usually you've just been streaming with me. Like you grinded out a couple hours earlier today. How is the
I've
stream fun?
total in today. I think I've streamed like 4 hours,
Yeah. Have
Per-
you now?
maybe 3.5.
Have you actually been enjoying it?
I mean,
I know you're at that point where like you don't have someone like for me. I mean, I guess you have Garrett who will join in every now and then, but like I've got a few people who will, every time I stream, they'll jump in and talk some shit, whatever. I know you're not at that point yet because you just started, but so far so good.
I mean, I stream boring games, I guess. I mean, like Disney Dreamlight Valley. Who the fuck wants to watch me do quests on Disney Dreamlight Valley?
Look it up on
But
There's
Twitch.
people out there.
There's people. There's a lot actually, and to be honest, the fact that if we were to get you a camera going and they see that you're a legit female, I mean, I understand your name says Mrs. The Axis on it, you'd probably rack in some followers, and that's not me being sexist. That's just fucking facts. Look at every
Nature of the beast.
goddamn look at every Twitch category. Top dogs are females.
Because men think with their little head, not their big one, son.
Scam here.
I mean, we could always
It's
go.
unfortunate.
We go to OnlyFans if you want. I'm down for that.
I don't know.
I think what irritates me about that, speaking on that level, is that there are actual female talented gamers out there. There is, right? And they get overshadowed by the mediocre gamer that has her tits out. That's what bothers the fuck out of me. And like the fact that I can go in there and I can Counter-Strike, okay? I'm top 7% in the world ranking elo wise in Premier, right? And I know that Premier versus Faceit doesn't mean a whole lot, right? But still, as far as Premier matchmaking, I'm top 7% in the world, which is pretty fucking good considering the player base of Counter-Strike, right? That means I'm probably better. How many? So you dilute that even more, and how many of those are female? Not that many compared to men, right? How many of those female are also top 7%? Probably not a lot. So any female Counter-Strike player, the odds of me being better than on Twitch, pretty fucking high, right? And they have hundreds of viewers, and I stream it and get fucking nothing. And like, I'm not trying to be woes me about this by any means, but like, something has to change. It's insane that and nothing's going to change. I know this is a pipe dream, but like, it's insane that just because somebody has a certain fucking genitalia between their legs,
Really, I've got
and
an
looks a certain way.
I've got an idea. Ready? You ready
I
for
cross
this?
dress and play Counter-Strike.
Fuck no! Don't ever do that. I'll fucking cut your dick off. You do that. But Maddie's in the same room now, right?
Oh, put the camera on Maddie and I.
Yes, and she'll just be sitting there selling her cards, but you're on there fucking fucking hitting heads and shit. She's just over there like, oh, I opened this. But people are fucking stupid. They won't realize that her face isn't matching what's going on in Counter-Strike type shit. Just have her have your chat up on there and she'll just respond to your chat. You know what I'm saying?
Good point. That's a good point. That's a good idea.
Look
Or
at
I'll
me,
put
I'm
Alec in a
hitting out
thong.
all the business ideas today. Sheesh.
I'm just gonna put Alec in a thong. He's got a fat ass.
That sheesh. I love how Alec looked like everybody's dad today. That was great. Fucking pull up
I'm
in his
surprised.
truck.
It's bullshit that he did not order a beer. I thought he was for sure gonna order a beer, and then Maddie ends up being the only one drinking. And I'm like, you fucking alcoholic.
Yeah, I definitely would have. If we were gonna go at the normal time, I would have partaked in some drinkage, especially since it was
Well, you got a
podcast
kid. I
time.
get that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Right. Fair enough.
Fuck, he was with me when me and Chris got shit faced at B-dubs. I'll just have Emily drive, but we had to change the time to noon because Chris got surprised with game tickets, which. Let me stop there. Let's just say me and Emily were not very happy, but it all worked out. To the Lumberjacks. They're in playoffs right now, and her dad's got like season tickets type shit. And she went last week. They ended up winning, so they advanced to be able to play another week at home. And we talked about doing it, but we never like actually made it official that we were gonna go have a homie get together for her birthday. So she was like, "Oh, I got nothing planned." But then like the next day is when you, Maddie, Garrett, and Alex said, "Fuck it, yeah, let's do it." So she was under the impression she had nothing to plan. And then on Thursday or Friday, her dad was like, "Oh, by the way, I bought you a ticket like after I dropped you off," type shit. So
Right. I mean, it's fair. I mean, shit happens, dude. Like, is what it is. The Lumbies, they might go all the way, dude. Apparently, they're really good, right?
yeah, I mean they won it all last year, the Clark Cup. And I think
Clark Cup.
I think
Got confused with the Stanley.
I think
What about the Ricky Cup? Does that exist?
Probably. I wouldn't be surprised. Let's make that the cup for your fucking disc golf league.
The Ricky Cup. Oh, that's a good point. Ricky Wysocki. We'll make it the Ricky Cup.
But fucking, I think the Iron Men are in their playoffs too. I don't remember. I could have swore I saw something about them playing in Ohio last weekend or something like that, but I don't know. After we all got together for the last game at home, fucking, I stopped paying attention because I'm just patiently waiting for the next season to start so I can buy season tickets and we all can just get fucking shit face drunk at the arena.
Yeah, true. You know, dude, there are not a lot of things in this world that make me more happy than tap beer. I can't lie.
Tap beer. Fucking.
Yeah.
When we went to that game, man, I had 3 Bud Lights. Fucking, I think I really like Bud Light out of a fucking tap. Not gonna lie.
All beer tastes better out of a tab, dude. I had what did I have? I had some sort of Pigeon Hill brew. Then I had a Two Hearted, and I lost track how many fucking Miller Lights were getting bought for me. Cody and my wife both were fucking just handing me Miller Lights. I probably had like they're trying to convince me, but I don't know if I want to compete. We'll see. Speedy live. Fuck it, we're doing it live.
What's going on?
Yeah,
Speed
well,
responded to you? Say you got a response from Speed?
yeah.
What'd he say?
He said they're trying to convince me, but I don't know if I want to compete. We'll see. Told them we need to scrim more instead of 100-point clubbing randoms for me to decide.
Oh.
So it sounds like they're just playing ranked right now. But
I got a feeling we're gonna get them signed. I got a feeling. I mean, we already got Zeus signed. Fuck him. If I drag him down to a fucking starter role, he's got to do it. So, shit. Well, I guess more. We'll give an update next week on next Saturday.
Yeah. Tune in next week when we decide if we have a COD roster locked, and if you guys want to lose to them, just hit us up for a scrim.
Ooh. I do know. Here, I don't. Let me pull up the calendar. Saturday the 30th. I will not be on the show. I don't know if you want to go ahead and do it without me, but I'll be at Silver Lake Sand Dunes camping that weekend. So either it'll be a canceled,
I can do it.
It'll be either a canceled show or a show without access.
I will do it.
And if you do it, I may jump in on my phone, but who knows?
I'll do
Maybe.
it. I have no problem doing it.
All right, Garrett, you're gonna be co-host for sure that day. You better. I don't care if
No, he's gonna have a child.
that fucking. You better bring a laptop to the hospital.
I got one.
Like here's a special guest,
like,
Baby
yeah.
Noisy. You can see the head. Jasmine, shut up! You're ruining the audio.
On the hotspot.
Fuck it, we're doing it live.
We're doing it live off the hotspot.
Noisy live from.
Check out my kid.
I will give you a heads up, Garrett, brother. Get ready to get no fucking sleep at the hospital because you're probably gonna at least spend a night there for sure. I ended up staying a whole fucking week, and they first off, the nurses will get pissed off at you guys for not resting as they come in every 20 to 35 minutes to check on you guys. It's super fucking annoying. Makes me want to made me want to stab them the whole time.
Oh yeah.
And they don't give a rat's ass about the fucking dad. They instantly assume that you guys are a one-night fling and you're not married or whatever. So, like, they woke Emily up while she was high off fucking draft pussy trying to get her to sign shit. And I was like, I could sign it. And they were like, no, you can't. We know how Muskegon couples roll. And Emily's fucking high ass was like, bro, that's my husband. He could sign. So just get ready for all the judging. They're going to assume you guys aren't married, even after you tell them 7 times. They're gonna check in on her, but they're gonna be super loud, so it's gonna wake you up. And the fucking the little couch that they give you to sleep on, horrible, horrid.
Nice. Awesome.
If there's a recliner chair, take that over the couch.
Bring an air mattress. Fuck it.
Or
I
that.
can butt in here, as I was the one that was stuck in the fucking hospital bed, for 4 days, unable to get up.
Yeah, you're just a mom. Nobody cares about you. We're here for the dad. We're here for the dad. Whoa.
For the boys, for the boys.
Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
I would have much rather have slept on that fucking couch chair than have to sit in that hospital bed and not be able to get up for 3
All right, you're
days.
full of shit, dog. You're full of actual shit.
Okay. What are we really mad about here? What are we really arguing about? Are we arguing about the comfortability of the chair, or are you mad that you couldn't get up?
All of the above.
Because
no.
hospital beds are comfy as fuck.
Let me tell you, bro, because that fucking bar where, the hospital bed fucking bends, fucking uncomfortable as shit, digging into your fucking butt bone and shit.
Oh, I'm fully aware. But coming from somebody that spent a month in a hospital and then had to sleep on both for a few nights on that chair. That hospital bed is way more comfy than that fucking little shitty fucking cup couch, whatever you want to call it, dude. Now, I understand your pain. You just had a child. Obviously, you're miserable, regardless of if you're sleeping on a fucking hospital bed or if you're sleeping in a fucking chair, 100%. But we cannot be sitting here trying to argue that that chair is any more comfortable. That is in the same level of comfortability. In that, David didn't do as much work as you. I will fully
Oh, I
support
bent
that.
her
But
over
that
and gave
bed,
her the old 2 seconds of Pound Town, brother. And I'm a big guy.
but that hospital bed is way more comfy than those fucking extra fucking furnitures. 100%. 100%. I'll die on that hill.
What pisses me off about it is that the fucking nurse had the audacity to be like, "Oh, that couch folds out." No, what it does is the back folds down to make you sit higher. That is it. It's still fucking. I'd rather go sit in a fucking holding cell than sleep on that thing again. I hope they know that once baby number 2 comes in 2028, I'm bringing this. Look, it's
A
packed
box?
and ready to go. No, it's my air mattress.
I
You
was gonna
better
say
hope
just
I
okay, bring it in.
fucking remember to take my birth control.
Did I say 2028? I meant tomorrow. That's
meant
the plan.
tomorrow.
I'll let everybody know the plan for baby number 2 is whenever our national debt relief gets paid off, which is in 2027, 2028. So that's around time frame for baby number 2. So everyone
So
can shut
it
the fuck
sounds
up.
like we need to start trying right now because it took us over a year to get pregnant with Christopher.
Take your pants
He
off. Come over here. Let's give these guys a show.
he's currently
Oh,
wearing one
Jesus
of my
Christ.
bras.
What's wrong
So
with you?
Yeah.
David is? Show me.
no, Christopher.
Oh, yeah. I'm not wearing them either.
I'm not wearing it. Oh, well, it feels like that's a good place to end it. Baby number 2 coming in 2028. That's the new title of the podcast. 2028 new baby.
I was gonna make
My
it
wife is
something
pregnant.
just
Oh my
like-
god. Clickbait. Clickbait.
I was gonna say
Clickbait?
something about disc golf as the title because I swear to God, a quarter of the show or 3/4 of the show was about disc golf.
Babies and disc golf.
But
Anyway,
we'll think of something.
we'll come up with something. Anyway, thanks everybody who tuned in live.
Title is we couldn't think of something. That's the title.
Insert creative title here.
Alrighty.
Nonetheless, thank you guys for tuning in live. If you guys like the show and you want to hear it again, or you guys missed the live version and want to listen to it, please check out Apple
Dude.
Podcasts at Pregame Podcast, as well as YouTube, uploaded very next day for all your listening pleasure. With that, don't forget to go to Rogue Energy to get 10% off your order with code Nova Uprise, and in the description for Zenny Frames. You guys have a great week. We'll see you next week. See ya.
Bye.
Peace.